AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe. I don't think we should rush Brunson back. I think we need him 100% in the playoffs. I think right now, I think we're going to be locked in that third seed because I think we some decent amount of games ahead of Indiana, so I don't think they're going to catch us. And I think Milwaukee is enough games ahead of Atlanta to where they're not going to drop from that 6th seed. So even if Atlanta takes the 6th seed, worst case we're playing Milwaukee or Atlanta in that first round. So I think Brunson needs to come back healthy. Just y'all opinion. I disagree with bringing him back and letting him play 3, 4, 5 games. I think he needs to come to the playoffs fully healthy, and I think we need to really monitor Mitchell Robinson. I don't know if he should play more minutes. I don't know, Flea. I could be wrong, but what do y'all think as far as like just making sure we get into the playoffs 100% healthy? How do y'all feel about that?
Flea just said something that brings that point home. If we down 0-1 before we even get down 0-2, because 0-2 is crazy, right? 0-2, we over here going crazy. If you lose the first game in the series and you got home court advantage, you know, I'd rather have Brunson at 100% down 0-1 at home or on the road, whatever the game may be. We don't have a guy that can get his own points like that. Like we've seen it with Cat. Cat is going through the same thing he goes through every year. He's hurt. He's lingering. He's always rubbing his knee. Like I said it earlier, like he's rubbing a genie lamp. Like it's not gonna get any better. So you need Brunson to create something. He's the guy that's magical. He's magical for us. That's what he provides. Like, bro, they were comparing him to. He put up Jordan numbers last year in the playoffs. I know we know the comparisons and the GOAT conversations, they take away a lot from what Michael Jordan was when you watch them, but he really used to mystify us. I hated him, but it was like, damn, he's good. And for Brunson, 6-footer, to do that, that's something special. And we don't have, a lot of people in the league don't have that. So to have that guy, come in at 90%, I get it. You want to show out. But I'd rather you be fully healthy to deal with any sort of extra stress that the playoffs already bring, naturally. What you think, Flea?
I am not comfortable with just playing Brunson game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. That'd be his first game that he gets back with the team. I just don't think that the injury that he had, the rhythm that he was in, how he was playing, like all of that stopped, right? For the last, I don't know, what is it? What are we now? 6 weeks? 2 months? I don't know what it was. A month? So somebody put it's been a while. So all I'm saying is that I'm not trying to rush him back, but we don't have any room for error against any teams that we're playing in the playoffs. If you think this team can get through so okay, let me ask a question. Do you think this current team minus Brunson can beat anybody in the playoffs and that we'll see in the first round? Get through the first round without minus Brunson.
I think if we match up with Atlanta or Milwaukee, yes. And I think that's who we're going to match up with. Now, if we're talking Indiana, Detroit, of course, Cleveland, Boston, that'd be very tough. But if we're matching up with Milwaukee or Atlanta, honestly, yes, Flea, I think we could. With OG and Mikal Bridges being aggressive like this and putting up the numbers, yes. If it's those two teams, any other team, I have to reserve and disagree.
I think we're really, really discounting what the playoffs look like. I think we're really like acting. This ain't the regular season no more. You can't go through highs and lows. Every possession matters. So we get into the playoffs and have 2 stinkers. and we act like, you know, oh shit, now we throw Brunson in there and now he's the savior, or he's just going to go out there and be heroic. Great player, love having him, but we not one of those teams where we have a lot of room for error, or a lot of guys that's going to step up and be able to carry us through a series. My opinion, that's how I feel. I think Brunson is too great of a player for us to not have him go through a whole playoff series. I don't think, and that's no knock against Cat. I think Cat is good. I think he's great, but no.
Cat's a big reason why, you know, I'm you know, you starting to convince me that, hey, hold on a second. Depends who that first round matchup is. Right now, it looks like Milwaukee. Indiana's 3 games back behind us, because Milwaukee's clear cut, you know, with 9 games left. They got a 5-game lead over Atlanta. By the way, Jalen Brunson did get hurt on March 4th. So, you know, Detroit is 1 game in front of Milwaukee. If it's Detroit, that's a different story, because Brunson got a D up and he's they're gonna hit him, you know. But maybe that getting into that kind of game and that style, you know, it'll bring him more into shape mentally. And I don't, if it's Milwaukee, he could miss a game or 2. After this, they are horrible. They're just horrible for a team like that to surround around Giannis. Giannis is out of there, by the way. With this team, they look like a first round exit, and he's going to be healthy. So they don't need Brunson for Milwaukee Bucks. But Detroit, Cade Cunningham, that boy's balling, man. That boy's balling, and they got a bunch of dudes that they're going to rough up Cat. They're going to rough up our guys. And Brunson's the answer to all that. So that was a great question, please. We put everything back in perspective. Cat, you know how I feel about him. He's not the leader. He's not going to lead us. He's still working on. Everybody told you to stop complaining to the refs. You're still doing that. I don't want to see that guy try to lead us past Detroit. We're going to need Brunson if it's Detroit, to answer your question. But if it's Giannis and Milwaukee, they don't have enough to really scare me. They haven't scared me in a couple of years. You talk about soft. I think that team is soft. Eyes on the prize, baby, Papa. Basketball season is heating up. Playoffs are coming around, and the Prize Picks is the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. Sign up today and get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win and receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks. Run your game.
Oh, baby Bubba.
Baby
Hit that like button, y'all.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.